Nigerians accuse the show of xenophobia. Olivia attacks Lukay after he exposes her dirty secret. Blaqboi caught in a silly lie. Welcome back, guys, and this is every BB Titans roundup with your favorite host, Malfi. And you know what we do here, guys? We like, we share, and we definitely subscribe. So for now, let's get into the news. First on our news list, let's obviously discuss the xenophobia that Nigerians are accusing BB Titans show of. Yes, the show has been accused of xenophobia. And this is not the first time that Nigerians are really upset with Biggie on how he's handled the Nigerian and South African, atmosphere. And we don't know if this is a real accusation, if BB Titans is really creating or breeding an environment for xenophobia, because all I can say is let's take a look at this clip.
Racism, everything is too much. Let them hold their show. It's not by force. This should be the first and last.
As you can see, guys, I'm sure initially the plan of BB Titans was to bring about, exposure of different cultures. Yes, so Nigerians and South Africans will be living under the same roof, and kind of like appreciating each other's uniqueness as well as seeing their similarities. However, I do not feel as though the show is doing that. It's actually bringing a lot of toxic behavior back into our society in a situation where people have lost the zeal to vote for a housemate because they really like the housemate, and it's now become voting based on countryman and all those kind of things. And I do understand that it's important to be patriotic to your country, but at the same time, guys, it's really just an entertainment show and we need to take a chill pill. But at the same time, I can also empathize with certain people that do take this show quite seriously, as they see it as some sort of reflection of the reality of our situation in life. And also, if you didn't know, guys, there's a new voting platform or voting thing that BB Titans is going to be trying out. We don't know how sure or true these allegations are, but there is an allegation that BB Titans have a different voting policy. Yes, you heard that right. They have a different voting policy. That means that countries would also have some sort of percentage in voting. What that means is that it's not just the amount of votes that a person gains that keeps them in the house. Yes, so even though the whole of Nigeria votes for someone like Kanaga Jr., the whole of South Africa votes for someone like Khosi, it does not necessarily mean that they have a chance of staying in the house, because they do need to get a certain percentage of votes from different countries. Yes, so other African countries such as Kenya, Tanzania, Ghana, and all the other ones that are not competing in the BB Titans show. How do you guys feel about these allegations? Are you guys excited? Do you guys feel like this is a new way to kind of allow the winner to really be deserving of the position? Or do you think that this is kind of cutting the platform kind of short, because that is not initially what I think a lot of fans hoped when they were going into the show to vote? But let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Now, obviously, we have to discuss the evictees. Yes, you get me right. The evictees, the recent evictees, and that's Nana, Blaqboi, and also Miracle. But we're going to actually talk about Miracle and Blaqboi because they do have certain things that are interesting to, talk about. First and foremost, let's talk about Blaqboi. Yes, Blaqboi was interviewed by Ebuka, and she talked about her relationship with Yemi Craig's and how she was a side chick, and she told a very, very silly lie. But let's take a look at the clip of Ebuka and Blaqboi discussing.
I said yesterday you were the other girl. You said you were never the other girl. But you clearly said, and we all know that clip, when you said to Yemi, I don't want to be this side chick anymore.
It didn't happen like that, Ebuka. When I got in the house, I didn't know that Yemi was with Khosi.
If you're back, guys, and you guys are wondering what exactly is the silly lie that she said, yes, I have to give you a backstory. You know that Blaqboi came into the house and she already knew there was some sort of relationship between Khosi and Yemi Craig's happening, but she didn't mind remaining a side chick. And Ebuka actually pointed this out to her, that she was willing to remain Yemi Craig's side chick, but Blaqboi kept on deflecting and saying things like it was just she was just having cruise, catching fun. She was not serious about Yemi Craig, but she liked Yemi Craig. And she also said that she wasn't a side chick, and she never ever claimed to be a side chick. Guys, we all know this is a lie. This is a lie. She literally told Yemi Craig that I do not want to be a side chick or something. So how is it now that she's now rephrasing and saying, no, what she told Yemi Craig is that she's not a side chick? Side chick, main chick dilemma. Like, come on, girl. Tell us. Well, we were there. You can't lie to the audience. We watched you say these things. But if you guys feel as though she said the truth, or you're not sure, or whatever, let me know your evidence in the comment section below, of course. But yes, so she told Ebuka that the whole thing, Yemi Craig, even though she liked him, it was just a game. And Obviously, Ebuka had to also bring back the fact that even when Yemi Craig had denied Blue Aiva the main chick position, and gone back to Khosi and made Khosi the main number one, Blue Aiva did have an issue with it because she went back to him and begged him kind of to, like, why isn't he talking to her? What's happening between them? And this girl, I don't know, she has a way of acting as though she's having memory loss. You get? And I feel as though it's because she's genuinely embarrassed about how she handled this situation between Yemi Craig and herself. Because, girl, you can't be coming to the house and your whole thing is a man. Like, you came in here for the money, focus on that money, understand playing games, but obviously it was not a game, and it's obvious that she actually did have genuine feelings for Yemi Craig. And what does that mean for Blaqboi? Because if she's out here still talking about Yemi Craig, does it mean that her relationship with Blaqboi was just a game and a play all along? Or is there hopes for these two outside the house? Let me know in the comment section below. Yes, again, I told you guys I'll be talking about the evictees, and I told you that Miracle also had an interesting conversation with Ebuka. Yes, Miracle was talking about the fact that he is accusing Khosi of being a player. Let's take a look at this clip.
I don't mix words when I say this. I think Khosi is the biggest player in the house. I realized that the 6th week.
Do you guys agree with Miracle? Do you agree that yes, Khosi is the number one player? Because I really, really do. I've said this over and over again on this show that Khosi is playing one of the most strategic games. If you don't see it, then that's your problem. You need to put on some glasses and see with your full eyes, because I don't know what's happening with you. It's clear that she's using these men as some sort of way to keep us entertained in the house. And I'm not even bothered. I'm not upset about that at all. As long as there's content and things for us to watch, why won't I enjoy, the juicy things that she's willing to go through just to keep us entertained? You understand? So kudos to Khosi, because her strategy is working out for her, because considering that she's been up multiple times and still in the house, then clearly that strategy is working very well. But I'm kind of happy that Miracle was able to point that out. That means he's not slow, because he was able to say that, he feels as though that in the 6th week or is it the 3rd week, he realized that she was playing a game with Yemi Craig himself, and then he detached himself from it. So that makes sense why he would, get into a relationship with Ipeleng and let Khosi go. At the same time, guys, it's a game, it's a game. It's who is the best player that wins. So I don't think that he's coming for Khosi to say there's anything wrong, and there's nothing wrong in playing a game. So, but let me know, guys, do you think Khosi is playing a good game, and who do you think is using the most interesting strategy in the house? Let me know in the comment section below. Speaking of Khosi that is still inside the house, we have to give you a little bit of update with what's happening with our girl Coffee with Khosi. And she's doing a lot, actually. There's the thing that is happening with Tabang, but recently I feel as though she's trying to shoot her shot at Blaqboi. And here's my reason why. But I will tell you that after we take a look at this clip. So I don't know whether you guys see what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a situation where she's still trying to have some sort of friendship or relationship with Blaqboi to keep us even entertained. Because yes, they do have some sort of friendship, which I don't even know how and when it started, but they have been having a friendship kind of earlier on in the season. And it seems as though that Blaqboi maybe does have some sort of romantic feelings towards Khosi, because it's as though he's not for the Khosi and Tabang ship. Yes, he's actually very, very, very against them. I don't know whether it's because he's feeling bad for Yemi Craig, or it's just because he also wants Khosi for himself. I don't understand what's happening with Khosi and Blaqboi, but something is definitely happening. And if you guys see what I'm seeing, definitely let me know in the comment section below. And last but not least, we're going to talk about also another pair of evicted housemates, and that's Olivia and Lukay. Yes, Olivia and Lukay are making our headlines again because they are fighting at it, guys. They are fighting at it. And I do want to explain everything to you, but I do want you to take a look at this clip for a bit, and then I'll explain to you what exactly you are listening to.
There's a way you'll be dirty, yeah, and you perceive your own self. So I think that was what happened. I think he perceived his own self. Oh, I think he wasn't actually referring to my own Olivia. Talk about Lukay, that maybe his old age came. Old age was playing a tricky game on him, guys.
So yes, I know you're confused, okay? And that's why I'm here to explain everything to you. Yes, so this whole thing started because in the house, Lukay had accused Olivia of smelling, of having body odor and not, taking care of her hair hygiene. And she was doing her live when one of the fans decided to bring that up. And she decided to address the fan or the troll, to let him know or let her know that, hey, I'm going to address this thing once and for all. The whole accusation of Lukay calling me smelling. Yes, Lukay was calling her smelling too while him and Ipelen were having a conversation. And Olivia is a very funny person because she basically just did, carry the information and give back to that person. Yes, so she started accusing Lukay of being the one that's actually smelling. Yes, she kept on saying things like, he probably was smelling himself and that's why he said I'm smelling. I'm just like, I don't even know who is smelling at this point. Okay, now we don't know whether it's Lukay that's smelling or it's Olivia that's smelling. It's all a whole body odor accusation flying around and left, right, and center. Okay, but she also did use some certain jabs at him. Okay, she threw some certain jabs at him. She said, called him old, said it's this old age that's making him confused. And all I can say is that I'm waiting for Lukay's response, guys. I'm waiting for Lukay's. I know people think that Lukay is so matured and everything like that, but for Lukay to go to the extra mile of going to go and follow Ipeleng, I know he's about to make a reaction. So I'm fingers crossed. I'm waiting for this battle to see itself through and through. Okay, so we are going to be here dissecting all the drama. Okay, guys, remember that we also have a Facebook Live. So definitely, if you love these videos and want us to discuss more in details about everything we talk about here, we'll definitely have a Facebook Live. So definitely go to our Facebook page, and definitely join so that you guys will know when we're going live and you can definitely join the live conversation. If you enjoyed this episode of BB Titans Round Up, definitely give this video a thumbs up. And remember, guys, to subscribe and share. And also remember to turn on that notification bell because you want to stay tuned to everything every. Okay, and remember, follow us on social media platforms because definitely we keep you up to date with everything every. Okay, so again, guys, bye guys.